morning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. And now for our SOAR pledge.
I will be a person who is safe, organized, accountable, and respectful every day. Skyhawk SOAR.
Good morning. Today is April 7th, day 6. Can you believe this year is almost over? Pretty soon summer will be here before you know it.
However, we need to stay focused on our grades. In 2 weeks, the gradebook will be closed. And you know what that means. If you have any missing assignments, get them turned in.
Progress report cards will go home on April 28th. Did you pick up your form to try out for the talent show yet? I sure did. Well, she's not shy. So don't delay. Now is the time to show off your talent. Permission forms can be picked up in the office.
Are you in kinder or 8th grade? Next Tuesday is promotion picture day. Here is a tip for all you 8th graders. Bring clothes to change into.
You will not want to walk around the campus all day in dress shoes and ties. And 8th graders, speaking of promotion, please make sure to turn in your money for the 8th grade party ASAP.
We just got word that the Chick-fil-A cow will be at our school next Tuesday morning.
That means that Skyview will be holding a restaurant fundraiser. Come out to Chick-fil-A on 83rd and Bell to support our school.
All you have to do is bring in your flyer.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more What is
Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
chocolate? Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chickpeas.
Chimichangas.
Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken.
Coming up on the calendar, we have Field Day. We'll be on Tuesday and Wednesday. Please refer to the flyers for your exact grade level times. Also taking place on Wednesday is the Student Month Assembly. It will be held on 9 a.m. in the cafeteria. The junior high dance will take place next Friday. Tickets will be on sale before school starting Monday. So if you have money with you today, just hold on to it. If you played a sport you will want to save this date, the sports awards ceremony will be held on Tuesday, April 20th at 5 p.m. Finally, there will be no school on April 21st and 22nd. Let your parents know now so that you can sleep in those days. Remember, if you want the full scoop, just visit our school website and check out the calendar. Let's talk lunch. On the menu today, we will have your choice of shrimp bites with roll, a garden salad with a roll, a popcorn chicken bowl with a roll. Really, we're on a roll. For your side dishes today, you can pick from chilled berries, mashed potatoes, and a side salad.
By now, pretty much all of you have noticed the garden in the back of the school. It's cool, right? Well, but if you haven't noticed, there's a big green frog theme right in the middle. Well, Miss Lopez and Miss Bach have decided to expand the garden to the front of the school. Students from all grades have been preparing the new garden for spring planting with used coffee grounds donated by McDonald's. The next time you're in the front of the school by the bike rack, take the time to stop and smell the flowers. We will be right back with sports news after a look at our local weather forecast. I wonder if we'll have clear skies this weekend. Thanks for staying tuned in. The spring sports season is coming to an end, and we're here to close out the season. Both teams will head to the playoffs this Saturday.
The girls basketball team will be competing against Foothills Elementary this Saturday at Ira Murphy Elementary. The game begins at 8 o'clock a.m. Please come with signs and noisemakers and be prepared to cheer on our girls.
Our boys softball team had a terrific season. Their current standings are 3 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie.
If you will be at Rio Vista, the first round of the playoffs will have Skyview playing Kachina at 9:30 a.m. So make sure to stop and cheer on our team.
Simon, you're on the team. How do you feel about Saturday's game? Do you think the team is ready?
I feel that we are ready, and I feel like we are going to beat Kachina, and they're not going to be on our way for a long time.
Simon will be playing with the team, and I will be here on Monday to bring you the highlights.
Let's go, Skyview!
Woo!
Let's head to Ben and see what he has in store for us today.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Anytime, Ben.
So this past weekend was the air show at Luke Air Force. I heard people talking about it, so I thought it'd be cool to dig around the internet and see what other cool planes were out there. Here's what I found. Take a look.
Well, if you're an airline, the thing you probably like least about flying is drag. Drag is the total of all the forces that a fluid exerts on an object that's moving through it. And air, which is a fluid, can exert all kinds of drag on an airplane. So airlines burn a whole lot of fuel and money fighting drag each time an airplane flies. Now you might think of drag as being just the friction that's caused by the air as it rushes over the surface of the plane or as the plane smashes into it, and that's definitely part of it, but it's only a part. But there's also all kinds of wacky fluid dynamics going on all around the aircraft, especially vortices, swirling eddies of air that form over the wingtips and all along the trailing edge of the airplane's wings. They're a serious source of drag because as each powerful vortex whips around, it basically pushes down on the top of the plane wing while also pulling back on it, effectively sucking the plane backward, which sucks. Because the airline is trying to move 162 people from Minneapolis to Orlando as quickly and safely as possible, and it's hard to do that when the laws of physics are drawing you backward a little bit every time you move the plane forward. That's why engineers invented winglets. Those are the tiny little bits of wing that turn upward at the end of an airplane's wings. They're basically an elegant solution to a complex problem. For a long time, engineers have known that the quickest, easiest way to reduce drag is just to increase the wingspan. The longer a wing is, the less it feels the effects of a vortex. But you can only make wings so long before you have to add extra supports to strengthen them, which in turn adds a lot of weight. But you can achieve a similar effect by just curling the tips of the wings up. That shape interferes with the airflow of the vortices, reducing drag without adding too much extra weight. The idea was actually proposed back in the 1970s when the US was in the clutches of an oil shortage. A NASA engineer proposed winglets as a way to reduce drag by as much as 20%, thereby saving a ton of fuel. It took more than a decade of testing, but by 1989 the first commercial airliner with winglets was introduced. And ever since then, the concept has been tweaked and improved with each new airplane design. Over the years, this has saved billions of dollars of fuel. Today, winglets are commonplace, so the next time you're on an airplane enjoying a tiny foil bag of mini pretzels and you look out the window to see those winglets, you can take heart in knowing that the airline is using 2.5% to 4.5% less fuel than it normally would. So go ahead and ask for another bag of pretzels. They can afford it.
That's all for today, Skyhawks. Make sure to have a good day.